This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium, the home field of the Memphis Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Noles will kick it away to start us off. Bringing it out, it's Jackson. That's strong coverage there to tackle him at the 11-yard line. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. That run moves the ball to the 16. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
On this opening possession, they'll face a 3rd down and 5. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Let's it fly to the wideout. With the catch, it's Jackson. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. It's not the way you want to start. First down and 20 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Makes the grab. It's Jefferson. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Man, they got exactly the right coverage early in this game that they were looking for. They found the matchup, and they hit a big one early.
And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Great recognition and discipline here by this defense on that touch pass. You know, these touch passes can be a real test on that defense, and they passed this test with flying colors, blowing that play up.
Looking to throw yet again. Delivers quickly to the left side. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Makes a quick grab. And the defense swarms not much of... on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Locates the tight end, it's complete. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
They'll try to run for the first down. Make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down, they load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Toss play, running right. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Using his legs on the scramble. Ball carrier tackled there.
Boy, it's second down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They get a real shot here now on third down.
The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Touchdown, Memphis. They finish off the scoring drive.
Chris, what a statement here early in the game. By going for it on fourth down, it pays off. They decide to be aggressive. They come up with a touchdown. Can't wait to see how this impacts the game after that score.
See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Odom. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Quick throw to the left. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And he good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackle made way downfield. An enormous gain. The Seminoles looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
A handoff to the back. Breaks free. Now here he goes. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And there's the handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. On the move now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He made it. 3 points on the board.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Bringing it out. It's Jackson. And he's brought down at the 16. They've been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Takes the toss and heads left. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. And through one quarter, it's been a duel of big-time receivers showing out early in this one. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Back in motion now. They're going to run the option. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Movement here from the tight end. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to 39. So he finds one of his favorite targets. Kirk defense thinking, what do we have to do to stop this guy?
How about the double coverage on 3rd down? Great call to be able to try to take away this highly touted wide receiver. And the quarterback is still looking to go to his guy for the conversion, and he comes through. No wonder he keeps throwing the football.
2nd down after the incompletion.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
He'll hand it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. And the punt team now on to kick it away.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The Seminoles offense comes back on field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Nice gain, moves the ball to the 37. Another first down. And here's the handoff. Oh, look at the quick cut. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And the Seminoles pick up enough for a first down here.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warrick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
The defensive end gets in there and comes up with a sack. They were in a 4-3, and the pass rush came off the edge and made a big play.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. It's a quick grab. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now.
Well, they try to sneak the running back out of the backfield. Quarterback looking downfield, no one open, so he just tries to get it to the back and hope he could get the yards after the catch for the first down, but the defense corrals him short of the marker.
Can they keep this drive going? It's fourth down and 6. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. And the Noles will line up on 1st and 10. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Touchdown, Florida State, as they put 6 more on the board. Well, Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Jackson. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. play of the drive now. They're backed up at the 12-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him.
And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. He's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. So that long scoring play is spoiled by a penalty. That's a big call in this game. Offense getting set. It's second down. Using his legs. It's Lyle. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. The quarterback making some changes at the line. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He'll throw it now. Caught near the sticks. It's Jefferson.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Fires it to the wideout. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Moves out of the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt, and he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Secondary backed up off the ball now. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. He escapes the pocket. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Look out, room to run here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, it's still a 3-point lead. Meta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Bringing it out, it's Odom. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That's caught. It's Robinson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the track route and gets some positive yards.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. That's reeled in. It's Sawchuk. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Well, you can't criticize this coach for being too conservative, can you? This guy's going for it on 4th down deep in his own territory. You have to have the utmost confidence in your offense to be able to execute that. And in this case, they proved him right.
And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looks to his left and makes the completion. It's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. An inside give now from the shotgun. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Well, I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Toss it to the back, running left. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the...
Continues to fight for yards. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Lyon. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Now they'll come up 2nd down and goal from the 10. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. Powering through the defender. What a move. Makes one man miss. Picks up the 1st down before they stop him.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Handoff here from the shotgun. It's S the middle, but gets stopped. That one goes nowhere.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Finally heaves it deep down the middle. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect it to his receiver downfield.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The pocket breaking down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And looking to throw now on 1st down. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's looking to scramble. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Wow, that's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Good throw to the left. Oh, what a grab! They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. And they're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the third quarter. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this dummy? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. And the sophomore a little bit too much air into that throw.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. A 4th down completion to the running back. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. He knocks it through with confidence.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Odom. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Looks like he's going to run it. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws. Those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot right down the middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. He lets it go on the move. Pass caught on a comeback route. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. The Noles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Looking to scramble. After all, that looks deep left. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Finding some room at the 25. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. Well, they're finally able to catch him, but a huge chunk play with their running game here.
Boy, this guy is a complete package. All he needs is a crease, and once he sees it, boy, he is gone. They're very lucky they were able to bring him down on that carry.
Here's a handoff on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Knowles.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Smith. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. He's going to take off. Tough to show, but a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
Moves out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Second down after that previous play. Oh, it's a double pass. Pressure is coming. Going to try to use his legs here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
This Memphis offense is moving quickly down the field. one pass option. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Caught in the backfield. It's Lewis. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Snags the quick throw. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. This could be the game here. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Looking for a gap. It's Boniford. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The 11th play of the drive coming up. QB to the tight end for a completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. No time to play conservative. We'll see what the coordinator calls here to start this drive. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And it's celebration time on the sideline there as they've taken the lead in the final seconds.
How about that? Clutch kick here for the kicker. Gives him the lead. But remember, there's still time up on the clock. This game is not over just yet.
Returner looking to create better field position. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab, and he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. Oh, and he can't quite come up with it. That would have been huge. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
He escapes the pocket. Looking deep for late-game heroics. He makes the grab. And he makes his way out of bounds. Good thinking there. Clock has stopped.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
It's a deep shot to the right. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And have a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. Touchdown, Seminoles. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Chris, what a drive by this offense to put the go-ahead score up with under 10 seconds to go. You know, as a quarterback, you hope for opportunities like this, and this offense and the quarterback delivers in a big way.
BT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after the late touchdown, they'll kick it away here and hope the defense can hold on to seal this W. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late deep shot. And is intercepted. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. And the Spartans will kick it away first. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Oregon Ducks offense will go to work first. Typically, you don't think of an offense built around its tight end, but they got no production from there last week. They'll need that to improve in this one, David.
Yeah, he's a chain mover. He's a red zone threat. That big old body, man, he's a matchup problem. So they definitely need to find a way to make sure that they're feeding the big fella, that they're using him in different ways. And listen, balance on offense is good. Still use the receivers. But, Jesse, they can't forget about that dude.
No, and I don't think you have to all of a sudden panic and all of a sudden reinvent your playbook offensively. You just got to execute better, and you got to give him more opportunities. I think that was one of the biggest problems their last game out. They just didn't throw it his way enough. That has to change today. He should be targeted really early in this game.
Wants to go up top on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Got it in the middle. It's Harris. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a space. Got his man. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up on the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Haynes. Touchdown, Oregon! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the entire field and you put 6 up on the board. You can't start.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play.